BRUCAST is back, baby.
I saw like the monkey playing Tetris or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's been even a few years ago. This monkey was playing Tetris. Maybe you want to show it to the viewers.
Of course, let's take a look. So it was this was with the link thing, Neuralink.
Way like
Oh,
my
one
god,
second.
Yeah.
how did we
Neuralink,
got
yeah,
here?
Neuralink.
It's crazy.
Okay, 1 second, guys. How to look for it? So monkey.
And Neuralink.
I don't.
Neuralink.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yes. And you see, it's like.
So for those, oh, there's an ad. 1 second.
Und irgendwelche.
Sorry. Okay, so for those just listening, let's describe what's happening. Damn, what's going on? There's another ad. So annoying. There you go. Now you're seeing it.
Yes.
So it's like a cage, right? Like an
Yeah.
and there's a TV in front of the monkey.
Right.
And he's like, there's a tube and he's eating something out of the tube, I guess. And there's also a remote. I mean, isn't that supposed to be, isn't he supposed to be using his brain? Why he's using the remote?
Well, he uses the joystick at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So his task is to catch this ball that is flying around with the to bring the ball into the orange field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he can direct it. And every time he does it successfully, he gets a little bit of banana juice through the and
Okay.
so he's getting a little reward, and this way I think you can already see him getting faster, right? He works faster because he gets a reward. And now you can see the screen where they apparently measure his brain activity.
That's crazy. But let's see. This was 3 years ago.
Yes, right. And now maybe you want to show like the newest update, which is also on Neuralink's side.
Yeah.
It's like there's a man sitting in a wheelchair who can on YouTube channel Neuralink.
Oh, okay.
I think they uploaded it there. I saw it on X the other day. So there's a guy who is like full paralysis. Yes,
I've seen this one. That's
yeah.
impressive. Yeah. But
That's
let's just describe it for the listeners.
Yeah. So there's a guy in whole paralysis, and he's unable to move, sitting in a wheelchair, and he has a chess computer in front of him. And he is able to direct the chess game just with the power of his thoughts, basically, because he is interconnected. his brain, I guess, to the computer. And yeah, I mean, I haven't delved too much into the mechanism behind it. I'm not a neuroscientist. I'm a psychology student, social scientist. But it's quite fascinating to see that he can basically direct a game of chess with his thoughts while being fully paralyzed.
Dude, that's that's like sci-fi level shit. It's incredible.
Yeah, definitely.
He's basically doing what the monkey's doing, but without the banana slurp, right?
Yeah. Maybe you cannot compare both exactly, because on the one hand, it's the monkey is getting a reward, and I am guy is directing his the board game, and doesn't get a reward, but yeah, you get the gist of it. You can really measure neural activity, brain activity at a deep level. You can train a monkey this way, like in a game of computer game, and yeah, also quite fascinating to see that someone can direct a game of chess, just tech-based, even though he wasn't able to do so before, and just very, very enabling experience for him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing because let's think a little bit all the things that he can do. So he can move stuff around with his mind. He can click because he needs to click and then click and move, or I guess because he needs to drag the pieces, right? If he can do that, imagine what was the name of Stephen Hawking? Imagine if Stephen Hawking was alive nowadays. I don't know if you get one of those, but it would be life changing. He was already like writing those texts and having the robot voice read them to him. But oh my god, that's I can already even see the next step. So right now you can already move stuff. I think the next step would be to decipher your thoughts into words. Right? Is this even possible?
I think this something. So you mean that you can transfer what you think into written words, like write it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something like this already, like a year ago, that has already been built, like a chip in your brain that can transfer what you think to written word. That's already existent. I think I read about this like a year ago in some research paper, and I found that quite fascinating. So, but I don't know how close they are actually to executing it, or if they have just done some research about it. Very fascinating. So you don't have to. You can dictate your thoughts. You don't even have to speak. No voice to text. Thought to text is used.
Damn, that's so cool. That's so cool. But but you know, I wouldn't trust the first versions. Imagine you get one of those things installed, and then they say, "Oh, you want the update, motherfucker? And you should pay the DLC," and then you don't. Because. We are getting if we keep going into this road, I can totally see we getting into this dystopian future where companies basically own pieces of your brain, because this thing will become, that's my vision, right? The next smartphone, probably everyone will have one of those. Over time, they probably will be as easy as like AirPods. You just put it in your ear or behind your ear. I don't know, like in 50 years from now. I'm just speculating, right? And then everyone will have one of those. Dude, I don't know. It's just mind blowing. I'm just going crazy here.
Yeah, it's just fascinating what is happening throughout the last 2 years in tech. I mean, with the invention of AI, with brain chip implants, I mean, we are just very much exploding tech-wise, but it's also, I don't know. I feel like right now there's a lot of hype, and it's great, and a lot of things are happening, but there's like some prediction that research institute by the name of Gartner, they already did in 2017, which was like, okay, you get all this new tech, and they even foresaw all the things like AI and brain chip implants, and they were, you were getting up to this top of hype, and people were just getting more and more excited. I mean, how much crazier does it get than getting some chips implanted into your brain? But then the hype gets lower once you see, okay, all the further technologies cannot keep up with that, and even brain chip implants might not spread as fast as possible. So I don't know if Gartner's accurate on that, but the last 7 years they have been quite accurate with all the tech developing. So I mean, we'll see. We have exciting times ahead of us.
Oh, for sure. That AI, like, there's so many things that are about to completely drastically change humanity, space exploration, like all of those things. I cannot imagine how life will be in 20 years. I really cannot. Because, like, if you ask people before the internet, before they didn't even knew, most people didn't even knew what a computer was. And then the computer came and the internet came and completely changed how we communicate with each other. And no one saw that coming. You can see like interviews on YouTube that they did back in the days, like, do you know what a computer is? Do you, like, they don't know. Like, and I talked with people who lived before this era, this huge technological era. They said it's like, bro, it's like a different reality. No one saw it coming. So I really don't know what to expect in 20 years.
Yeah, and it all went so fast, you know, in a couple of years, and I feel like it was just like, it was a result of a couple of people just working really hard. And I mean, not only a couple of people, obviously millions of people, but I've been following the startup scene for quite a while, and like 3-4 years ago, there was like Peter Thiel, one of the first investors in Facebook, and he said, yeah, you know, back when the first moon landing happened, we were promised flying cars, and all we got was 140 characters, which was a joke about Twitter.